Alright, so you wanna play a warrior? Well, you're probably already playing a warrior if you're watching this guide because it's advanced warrior guide and there's like 5 million other guides out there. But it doesn't really matter because warrior is pretty easy class, like pretty fucking easy. But you know, there's those small things that separate a really good warrior from a good warrior, and a good warrior from a normal warrior, from a normal warrior to a bad warrior. You know, but it's just, the warrior class in general. It's pretty fucking good. Now, I already made a guide, but it got taken down since the rollback, so I got really mad. But it doesn't really matter because I saved it on a notepad I learned from the past. So, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of things, so prepare your anus. Alright, so apparently every time I press F9 it opens all my bags, so I'm gonna have to close that. Here we are in the world of Warcraft. First thing you would notice is that I have repeated skills, and that's because I see the cooldown better, but it doesn't really matter because I have a add-on called cooldowns. It just shows a number, like, see how you just use disruptive sharpness as the cooldown. But you can use it, you can do this with this or not. And I don't have this bar shown because all my skills here, like thunderclap, I don't need to know the cooldown. Focus macros, focus shit, and my mount, food, everything. I don't need to know this shit. RB waved at me. Where's YB? It doesn't really matter. Whatever. Okay, so first of all, the thing you should know for playing a warrior: if you're a good warrior, you're gonna get shit talked a lot. So get ready because everyone's gonna hate you for being a warrior. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's the only class you play," or "You're really bad." "Oh, warrior's OP." My advice: ignore them. It's really easy. Now the thing is, although you're a really OP class, you can monks, mages. Well, mages not really, but if there's a really good mage, yeah, it can be a hard time. Monks can be a problem because they do a lot of damage, but since you have defensive stance, no problemo. You're fine. If as long as you watch out for the blackout kicks, rising sun kicks, you should be fine. Shadow Priests are really OP, but since you have so many interrupts, pummel, disrupting shadow, charge, shockwave, fear, you shouldn't have a problem with stopping casts from a Shadow Priest. You should own them really easily in a 1v1, 2v2. You should just be able to lock them down and make them go boom. Now, what's broken about Warrior? Okay, so, first thing that's broken is that Taste for Blood doesn't work correctly. Now, I'm going to attempt to get some Taste for Blood stacks. I think at 2 or 3 Taste for Blood stacks, your damage does increase, your Heroic Strike does increase. But after 2 or 3 Taste for Bloods, your damage stops increasing. Because I've had so many times when I had 5 stacks of Taste for Blood, and you only crit for like 80k. And you say, oh shit, that's a lot. Heroic Strike crits for 80k, what the fuck? I know, that's a lot, but it's supposed to crit for like over 300k. So, it is broken. Taste for Blood, 5 stack, doesn't really do anything. It does like damage of 2 or 3 stacks, so keeping that in mind. Don't try saving up for 5 stacks, it doesn't really matter. Now, what else? Sparrow Flag, to remember that you have to use a shield. Well, that's not really basic, but just keep that in mind, that it takes like 2 clicks to fucking activate your Sparrow Flag instead of 1. And that might get you feared or whatever in some cases. Disrupting Shout is a must. Unless you're doing 1v1s, Disrupting Shot is a mouse. You can interrupt heals, you can interrupt. It's so fucking good. Like, if you know how to use it right, it's really, really good. So, I just don't go Staggering Shout or Piercing Hell, unless you're doing duels. Duels, I would say Staggering Shout. Piercing Hell, I never see a situation where it would be useful, unless maybe 5v5, but nah, I think even for 5v5, Disrupting is the best choice. Master Reflection is okay, but Safeguard is just so good, getting out of your roots. Now, here's some more advanced tips and tricks. Let's say you're attacking this guy, alright, Moro. And there's a healer. This dummy right here is the healer. He starts casting a heal. Now what do? You have 2 options. You can either Heroic Throw him to silence the heal, or you can charge him, focus charge him, and stop that heal. Now what do? Think. what is your best option? It is the heroic throw. Now, why is that? Why would you heroic throw instead of charge? First of all, target is really far away. As you can see, I had to run a little bit and then charge him. So that if he's really far into the cast, he might even get it off, so you would charge for no reason. If you silence him, you can do it for a more further yards away, like 30-yard range. It's a macro, I can't see it. It's 30, this is 25, so Heracles has a longer cast range. You just silence the heal. However, if, let's say you're attacking the guy and he's running towards his healer, right? And you're attacking him. Alright, let's say the guy's right here and you're attacking him. And he's running towards his healer. The healer starts healing. Now what do? You don't heroic throw. You charge the healer and you continue attacking the guy over here. And if the healer starts casting again, then you just focus kick him and you keep attacking. Then you can put him into a fear, or you can shockwave, you can disrupting. So yeah, this is a nice trick to keep in mind. If you don't have heroic throw, then you can charge, but remember that if you charge a heal and then you don't have heroic leap back up, then that might have been just a waste of a charge. Heroic strike versus slam. It's pretty simple. When you use what's it called, deadly calm, only use heroic strike. Don't even think about using slam. In a burst situation, I'd say you do this. When you're bursting, you Colossus Smash, Moral Strike, and Heroic Strike, Overpower, Slam. This is my favorite combination of spells when you're bursting. When you're just doing damage, like just normal damage, you can Moral Strike, Colossus Smash, Overpower. If you have enough rage, you can do a Heroic Strike or a Slam. You can choose. I'd rather do a Slam if everything's on cooldown, but you do a Heroic Strike if, like, let's say you have an Overpower proc, or a lot of rage, and you want to do Colossus Smash and Heroic Strike at the same time. Just make sure you do Colossus Smash and then Heroic Strike, so it provides you with more damage. Now what else? Glyphs. These are mandatory glyphs. You could switch Hindering Strikes for, let's say, if you're taking a lot of damage, you can do Moral Strike, or you can go Long Charge. Well, no, Long Charge is not really that good. That voice crack though. But yeah, I think, or Bull Rush. Yeah, Bull Rush. I'd say Bull Rush, Blitz, or Hindering Strikes. It's really up to you. I've seen so many times in Blitz actually helped me, because let's say, yeah, a guy's running to his healer to get a heal, and then you don't even have to charge a healer. You just charge the guy and it automatically stuns the healer. So that's nice. Or Bull Rush, but Bull Rush is not that good this patch because your Overpower costs no rage. Remember that. Overpower, Colossus Smash, and Moral Strike costs no rage. In fact, Moral Strike gives you rage. So you shouldn't be rage starved. If you're rage starved and you're spamming way too much slams and heroic strikes, so Bull Rush is good, but I think it's better next patch, not this one. So yeah, Hindering Strikes is just way too good. This is a must. Gag Word is a must, and so is Death from Above. Now remember that on this server, Fear breaks instantly. As you can see, I'll put a dot on this guy, fear him, and the fear breaks instantly on the first tick of damage. So, although some of you like to, even I liked to fear when the target's almost dead and finish him off like that, don't do it. Just use it to interrupt the cast or to put a guy in a fear if you don't have any dots on him. Remember, dots, single point of damage breaks the fear. It's just a bug. So it shouldn't do that. Warrior Fear should be the one of the hardest fears to break in the game. But it's not like that. What else? Thunderclap. If you're facing melee, just remember to use it because it reduces damage by 10% for 30 seconds. It's really useful. Your healer's gonna love it if he's getting trained, and so are you. If you're versing a Shadow Priest, just sit in battle stance unless you have Devouring Plague on yourself, and just don't let him getting any vampiric touches off. Or Banner. Remember that Demoralizing Banner also reduces damage taken by 10%. So you can combine that with, I don't know if it stacks with Thunderclap, but I think it does. So 20% less damage taken. That's nice. Remember that this is 10% damage taken and Thunderclap is physical damage, so keep that in mind. Now here's something you didn't know. Mocking Banner, it's a taunt, right? And it's like, taunts are fucking PvE. Yeah, but you can also use taunts for Stampede. Now, it might not be for a long time, until like the fucking Hunter presses a macro with, okay, fucking motorbikes. A Hunter presses pet attack on your target, but that doesn't really matter. It's I guess it's okay. I don't know if it works on the server, but you know, do it if you get the chance. You see a Stampede, fucking taunt it if it's not on you, which is most likely not gonna be on you because no one goes on warriors. Defensive damage is too OP. Sweeping strikes doesn't do enough damage. It's shit. Shattering throw. Here's a cool trick. This comes from experience, so don't expect to hear from this video like, oh shit, yeah, I'll do that, and then you'll immediately start doing it. It's just reflexes. Start attacking a guy. This is most likely in 3s, but it can work in 2s as well. If you're doing WPS, you're attacking a guy, right? He's taking damage. He's low, and he's stunned or something. If he's a mage or a paladin, what is he gonna do? Well, that's pretty fucking obvious. He's gonna ice block or bubble. So if he gets really low, you stop attacking, you start casting Shattering Throw, and he's probably gonna bubble or ice block mid cast of your Shattering Throw. So it's like Shattering Throw, bubble, it's off, and you pop burst then and he fucking goes down. So yeah, as you can see, Slam does a lot of damage, so don't be afraid to use Slam. My last guide I said don't use Slam, but I was kind of mistaken. Slam is pretty good. So yeah, remember to use Rallying Cry when your friends are low health, and yeah. One last thing, you'll face a lot of shamans. Make sure to kill their totems. Doesn't matter what totem is. Maybe if it's... No, actually kill all of the totems. Kill the slow totem. Maybe not the slow totem actually, because if he places the slow totem and your shaman gives you freedom, or the pally gives you freedom, you know, it's not really that important. But the rest of the totems, kill grounding, kill healing stream. Healing stream and healing tide are really important to kill. What else? Just kill most of the totems. Freedom totem, kill it. Just kill a lot of the totems, especially healing stream and bulwark. Those are like two important totems you have to kill, and healing tide. Okay, I'll just do this so Jitter doesn't fucking whisper me. Berserk Rage, easy to break fear. Parry, remember it also reduces damage taken by 20%, so you can use this versus casters as well. And yeah, Warrior is OP. Deal with it, but don't worry. If you're going to say that Warrior is OP on this thread, it doesn't really matter because I already know. And you might say shit class shit, but we already take a lot of shit. Like, the price you have to pay for playing an OP class is being trash talked. And if you can't stand that, then go play something like a fucking Ret or DK. Because those aren't OP classes. If someone complains about them, then at least you can fucking talk back. But if someone complains about a warrior, you can't talk back because they're actually OP. But you can always ignore them. So, yeah, my last clip will be just some duels. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I won't see you next time because I'm not a fucking YouTuber. I only made this guide for you, okay? Goodbye.